Have you seen this right here? Free high income for everyone, or essentially free big checks on an ongoing monthly basis for every single person? Well, that's the reality of what they're talking about. And according to what they're saying, we're only about 4 years away from the dream life rolling in and all of us getting to take advantage of this new program where we literally get paid a nice big salary or income to do whatever we want. Why? And where is this coming from? And why would this be even a reality at any given point in the future? Well, it's because of the development of things that are happening right now and how rapidly things are being taken over. By what? Aliens? No. Robots. Yeah, exactly. AI, sophisticated computers, very, very, very smart technology, otherwise known as humanoid robots, literally taking over huge sections of economies and different industries. We've been talking about this for a long time. In fact, they have also been talking about this for several years. And according to what they're saying, by 2030, we're going to be in a space where there's going to be massive implementation of AI, robots taking over huge sections of the economy, and that means a lot of people not working and out of a job. Well, I also have this article for you, which I will be popping up on the screen in just a second, so you can see and read for yourself exactly what they're talking about here. But I want you to see this because this is wild, right? A lot of people are, making movies and talking about, the takeover of the machines, right? And robots. That's not really like a fictional movie anymore. This is the reality, and honestly, we are not all that far away. Now, if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a while now, you've probably heard me talk about something like Universal Basic Income, UBI, Guaranteed Basic Income, GBI, just a simple basic income, or, as highlighted here in this article, Universal High Income. I like the sound of that, a Universal High Income. Again, sign me up. Gladly take some of that, right? I think we all want a piece of that pie. A universal high income, which essentially states a high income for everybody to do whatever we want, just to live our lives, because robots are doing all the work and we don't need to do essentially anything anymore, which sounds absolutely incredible. But again, that's what they're talking about. In fact, let's pop this article up right here, right now. Here you go. Here is the article. Feel free to read through this. Now, I know that some of you may not be a fan of Elon Musk. Some of you are huge fans. Just look aside from that. It doesn't matter if you like him or you hate him. It doesn't really matter. Let's just look at what he's talking about here. And it's not only him, but they're suggesting by the year 2030. By the way, let me remind you, we're in like the last couple months here of 2025 as I film this video right now. That means we have like a little more than 4 years from their predictions of when this all happens. But essentially what they're talking about is, again, what I've already alluded to, the implementation of AI, very smart computers, very smart technology, robotics, automation, things like this, taking over huge sections of the economy. By the way, if you think that this is like some fictional thing, like, no, that's never going to happen, we're not seeing that, it's already happening. It's literally already happening. We've been seeing it in the last few jobs reports. We've been seeing the monthly job report numbers that come out. We are seeing this showing up in the jobs reports. Hey, why are 10,000, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50,000 people in these different industries losing their jobs? Not that hard to figure it out. AI is taking over. Literally computers and very, very basically like smart computers that pretend like they're humans. Happens all the time. I guarantee you that you've interacted with AI and you didn't even know. Why? It literally is just like a human. It's weird and it's honestly kind of scary. But anyway, so again, this comes in with this whole idea of universal high income to essentially give people money, because if we're not working and there's no need for the vast majority of the population anymore to go out and spend our time working 9 to 5, grinding and working, earning an hourly income or a salary, if we're not needed to perform manual labor or whatever type of labor anymore, what are we going to do? We need something to live off of, right? And that's exactly what they're suggesting. Not only will we need a universal income across the board, across the country, across the globe, but we'll need a high income. We need a high income to live on. We're not talking like a little, $500, $600, $700, $800,000 check per month, which again, I know a lot of you here in this community that watch these videos already live on fixed income benefits, sub $1,000 a month. But we're talking, in this case, high income, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month is what they're talking about, so that people can live a sustainable lifestyle, doing what they need, consuming what we need. And again, there won't really be a need for many humans out in the workforce anymore, because it's all going to be replaced by what they're talking about: automation, AI, robots, things like that. Now, here's what else is interesting. In this article, they're suggesting that everybody's going to want a robot, and we're going to need all these robots. I'm not sure about you. Maybe my attitude will change in 4 years, but I'm not thinking that I want some robot walking around. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm kind of good. I don't think I want some creepy robot, like, following me around and, like, I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know what it's going to do, but I don't think I want that thing around me, right? It seems way too creepster to me, in my opinion, right? But that's right now. Who knows? Maybe in 2 or 3 or 4 years, maybe my opinion completely changes on that. I'm not sure. But right now, if I had the opportunity to buy a robot that could follow me around and take care of some of my daily tasks, I don't think I'd want that. I think I'd be like, I'm kind of good right now. I'll just do it myself. I'm totally happy doing that, right? So maybe other people feel differently, but that's how I feel right now. So anyway, there you go. This is super interesting. And again, I know that there's going to be comments down below that say, this is all just blowing smoke. This will never happen. We're going to be, this economy where humans will always be relied upon to dig ditches and to shovel snow and to mow lawns, things like this. That's fine. I mean, if people want to do that, by all means, you certainly still can. But there's certainly going to be a day when all of this is 100% automated, and we won't need to. Absolutely, somebody could if they wanted to. If somebody really enjoys mowing their lawn, by all means, go mow your lawn. I mean, seriously, right? Why not do that? But there's going to be certainly a time when that is not needed anymore, right? So anyway, not only that, think about industries like trucking, for example. Very, very important industry. Trucking industry, right? Obviously, there's millions of truck drivers bringing cargo and bringing merchandise all across the country, delivering it to retail stores so they can be put on the store shelves so that we, the consumers, can buy it. Just think of an industry like that. They've already talked about autonomous semis, right? Driving across the country from one place, totally across the country, to another location and dropping off, their trailers and their load or whatever it happens to be, right? What if all those jobs are replaced by autonomous semi-trucks, right? What if when it backs up to the loading dock, and rather than some person with a pallet jack going onto the semi, which, by the way, I used to do this, so I kind of know, what I'm talking about here. Not saying like it was super great, but I did it for a little while. Not fun, honestly. You go in there, these pallets are super heavy, and who said it's going to be a person anymore? It's probably going to be a robot, right? Robot goes onto the semi, and they unload it, and then guess what? You've got a little team of robots that goes out and stocks the shelves, right? Breaks down the pallets, and they stock the shelves. Don't need humans for that anymore. They know exactly where it goes. They can do it very fast and efficiently. It's nuts. We're getting into a time right now that is going to be so surreal and so beyond what any of us are aware of and familiar with. It's going to be nuts to be literally surrounded by robots, and it's going to be a ghost town everywhere you go. It's like, where are the humans? I'm surrounded by robots. This is creepy, right? Yeah. It's probably only a matter of years here. But anyway, this is what it all comes back to. And I've been talking about this for years. I've been saying this for multiple years, going back to probably 2020, 2021. I've been talking about this quite a bit, which is the implementation of ongoing monthly checks, whatever you want to call it. UBI, Universal Basic Income; GBI, Guaranteed Basic Income; simply Basic Income; Universal High Income. It doesn't matter what you call it. It's only a matter of time, because this is happening right here and now, and it's only going to get more sophisticated. So super, super interesting with what's happening. But nonetheless, regardless if we're all taken over by robots, we're still going to need to make sure that we are properly covered with healthcare and that all of our healthcare needs are properly addressed. With that being said, if you're currently one of the 70 million people currently on Medicare, or if you're turning 65 or retiring in the next 6 months or so, by the way, that's about 11,000 people a day. So we're talking multiple tens of millions of people. There's that free resource right there. Please do yourself a huge favor. Call that phone number, write it down, take a picture, take a screenshot, whatever you've got to do. That is going to be by far your best resource going forward, especially here for annual enrollment. Take advantage of that. Do yourself a favor. They have access to about 20,000 plans across the country. They will work diligently to find you the best plan at the best price and the best coverages for you and your personal situation. Do yourself a favor. Make sure to call them. They will certainly help you out. And a couple quick pro tips: bring your list of questions and bring your wish list. Tell them exactly what they want, and they will go to work diligently to find that for you. Anyway, take advantage of that. Again, totally free resource for those of you here in the community. By the way, the average person calling that phone number right there is saving $1,100 of average savings for the average person in this community calling that number. Absolutely incredible. All right, anyway, after you talk to them, drop a comment down below. Let me know how it goes. Make sure to use the word chapter in your comment. Okay, that's the keyword that I search for across the channel. And I would love to feature you and give you a shout out in a future video. And it'll certainly be very, very helpful for you. All right, anyway, hope this helps you. Until next time, please subscribe down below, 100% free. Please share the video, big share button down below. Please share that phone number with anybody you know currently on Medicare or turning 65 soon. Again, friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, coworkers, parents, neighbors down the street, neighbors down the hall, your social media, anybody you know. I know for a fact you know somebody. I know a whole boatload of people that are currently on Medicare or turning 65 soon. Don't worry, I've already sent the phone number to basically everybody that I can think of, okay? Just so they can get help, because it's so vitally important, especially this time of year. All right, anyway, hope this helps you. Drop some comments down below. Otherwise, until next time, hope you have a nice day. Thanks for watching this. Please subscribe, share the video, and I'll catch you again later in the next one.